where it's 7:30, and that means, of course, for the last time in 91, time to meet Alan Dell.
That's very true, Tim. Thank you very much. Good evening and hello, everyone. I've got to be careful after all those bloopers, what we do now. Anyway, I hope you had a lovely, peaceful and happy Christmas, and here we are now on the eve of New Year's Eve with, as Tim said, my last dance band and big band programs for 1991. And like you, I wonder what the new year will bring us. Just before we turn the calendar, let's look back 60 years to 1931. Well, the world then was deep in the Depression after the Wall Street crash, but there were a great number of songs to cheer the gloom, like this one, which Ambrose, Sam Brown and the Carlisle Cousins recorded in September of that year.
Let's all get together with this one thought in mind. Make this world a better, brighter place. Tell each blue nose and gloom chaser you'll ever find. Hey there, wipe that frown right off your face.
Smile, Danya, smile. You know this old world is a great world after all. Smile, Danya, smile. And right away watch Lady Luck pay you a call. Things are never black as they are painted. Time for you and joy to get acquainted. Just make life worthwhile. Come on and smile, darn you, smile.
Cheer-up songs of 1931. Ambrose and his orchestra, the Carlisle Cousins, and just a little bit of Sam Brown singing the verse to Smile, Danya, Smile. There were other songs to lift the spirits then, and maybe now for that matter. This one came along just a year later, in September 1932. At least that's when Ray Noble and the New Mayfair Orchestra and Al Bowley recorded the title song of a Gracie Fields film. A song which, we might think about today.
I'm looking on the bright side, though I'm walking in the shade, sticking out my chest, hoping for the best, looking on the bright side of life. I'm waiting for the right tide, and if luck comes to my aid, giving me a break, I shall be awake, looking on the bright side of life. Today I'm in the shadow, tomorrow maybe the clouds will lift and let the sun shift over to me. I'm looking on the bright side, though today's all care and strife, I can wear a grin, keeping up my chin, looking on the bright side of life.
Looking on the Bright Side of Life, Ray Noble and Al Bowley in 1932. Now, both that number and the Ambrose item were taken from the LP transfers that were issued by World Records and which were produced by Chris Ellis. And I mention that because Chris has been a very good friend of all lovers of British dance music, producing dozens and dozens of fine quality LPs over the years. And I'm sure you remember him standing in for me on this program some years back when I was on holiday. In fact, Chris and I have known each other from, the time he first joined EMI, and that goes back a fair way to the early 1960s. But now Chris has decided to make his home abroad, in Holland, where he has friends and indeed work to do. He's not off just yet, in a few months though, and when I talked with him on Saturday last, he told me about a Dutch CD of British bands that has been produced over there in Holland and which he compiled. This is one of the tracks, Brian Lawrence and the Quaglinos Quartet, actually the six of them altogether, on February the 1st, 1935, with Shine.
Your bluesies, shine, start with your shoesies, shine each place up, make it look like new, shine your face up, wear a smile or two, shine your these and thosies, you'll find that everything will turn out fine, folks will shine up to you, everyone will how do you do you, you'll make the whole world shine. curly and my teeth are pearly. Just because I always wear a smile, and you can see that I like to dress up in the very latest style. 'Cause I'm glad I'm living, take life smiling and never frown. 'Cause my color's shady and I'm slightly different maybe, that's why they call me Shine.
Jazz violinist and vocalist Brian Lawrence and the Quaglinos Quartet. That's the title anyway, although they're more than that, more than a quartet. And Shine, of course. One of the 22 tracks on a new Dutch CD, which will be an import, of course. The label is Timeless Historical, and the name of the CD is Hot British Dance Bands. If you're wondering about our usual Dance Band Days requests, well, I know lots of people are enjoying a long Christmas, New Year break. Many have gone to seek a bit of sun and perhaps fun abroad, so I've put the postcards and letters on hold for the moment, and I'm playing a fairly random selection of records that I like. Actually, this next one did come up as a request some time ago. It's Sidewalks of Cuba, pre-Castro, of course, and it's played by the Cuban Havana Band, which is just an alias for Jay Wilbur. This was recorded around March 1935, and the vocal is by the chap who only had a brief verse on the Ambrose record, in other words, Sam Brown.
Give me a table for two where we can both sit and view a sky of blue. In a cafe out on the gay sidewalks of Cuba. And as we sit there and dine, you lift a goblet of wine to clink with mine. In a cafe out on the gay sidewalks of Cuba. Intoxicated by romance, I'll take you by the hand. We join the others as they dance to a hot rumba band. I know I'd even go through a revolution or two, and so would you. I'd take a chance so we could dance, kiss and romance in a cafe out on the gay sidewalks of Cuba.
Makes a nice variation of rhythm. The rumba there, Sidewalks of Cuba, from Jay Wilbur in the guise of the Cuban Havana Band, with Sam Brown, the vocalist. Many times on these Dance Band Days programs, I've voiced my appreciation of that vocal ensemble that Jack Hilton brought back on his return from his American detour in the mid-30s. They called themselves the Swing Tet, And they hailed from Kansas City. There were 5 voices. Here they are with the orchestra in January 1937. And 1, 2, Button Your Shoe.
Button your shoe, put on your coat and hat. I play a game like that while I'm waiting for you. 3, 4, open the door, hurry for heaven's sake. I count each step you take while I'm waiting for you. 5, 6, my heart does tricks as a picture all your charms. 7, 8, you're at the gate and you walk into my arms. 4, 4, 4, 9, 10, kiss me again. Tell me you get a thrill, just as I hope you will, while I'm waiting for you.